from this perspective, it could be two drones for an untrained eye, right? But fact is that here is my drone, here is something else. Let's do this. Similar stuff to what I got when I bought the long sleepers, you know, so it's approved to be in the vehicle, driving in traffic and other shit like that. Right, 0. Check it out. And then just put up here and lift. My god, it's fucking unbelievable. Check it out. 19.46. Alright, let's wait for better weather and then mount it. So you unlock your van, and then you open the door, and then you open the door on the other side. And then you just have to wait until this display is shutting down. I prefer to do that because I was told to do that in my last van, because you don't want the circuit to be like active when you disconnect the cable. There it goes, right? So it will take you approximately 20 seconds something. It will take a little bit longer for this one to turn off. Then on a lot of sprinters, reach in here, open this one, and right there you have your like plus cable to disconnect, but not on this van, because here is the negative, right? So I don't have it. And there it's off. Took around 1-2 minutes something. And I have looked around here, but I cannot find any place where it is actually. Because here is for the key, some outlets. And on the other side there is no door. So I guess I will need to remove my mat here. And just 2 screws so I can reach into here, the battery. And to be able to get this screw loose, you jump into your toolbox and you grab this one, the T25. And then you will need this one, the T30, to open these 4 screws here. So like I said, this one goes down here and it comes to there. And then I have some positive here. This one obviously goes in under the seat, but nothing up in here. So I will need to do like this. And to release this one, you will need the very famous 10 mil. And then to not have this falling back down, take the cover there. Just place it there, like that. So the reason why I disconnected it is because you get this paper with the actual swivel, whatever it is here, right? And on here it says that I should disconnect the vehicle 12-volt support before unclipping the seat belt, because otherwise, you can read yourself there. Here we are. You see these cables going on here. Now I can disconnect them and they will be all fine. And to do so, you press here on the top. You can press in here if you want. You can press in here if you want. Inside this box that came with it, you get this paper. So 2x M10, 2x M10, 25, that's 180. 5M10, 5M10, washer, and something here to strap the cables, which is good. So if you don't have the so to say the ideal tool, you will need to take like an 8 mil, and in there I put it something that I found in here, like H8 something. Yeah, come on. Right. Look at this. Compared to the small one there, right? And then there's another one right there. So this bolt, all fine, right? It came loose. This one as well. No problem. But then I ran into a little issue here. You see, I drilled in it, but it won't come out because it's too teared out. And at this one, check this out. What's going on here? I have no idea. All right, I tried different things because it was super stuck, but I could not get it out. Okay, so I drilled in it, and I also tried it out with this reverse drill, whatever, to do it out, but it just don't work. So I think I'm going to go for a walk and see if I find any construction worker here in the area who can just come over and deal with this with his big ass multi-tool drill, whatever, 3000 megalux machine. Check this out. So he did not have time today because he needed to do some shit. But tomorrow at 3 o'clock I should be here, and he said like, oh, piece of cake. I tried with this also, but it was too stuck.
When it is fit to the end, it doesn't work.
No.
It is not necessary to fit it so hard like this.
No. You had better tools. Yeah. Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
We are a garage.
You are a garage. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes, you know, you just have the vibe, you know, and a lot of times I have it, especially when it comes to like talk to people, you know, like being, you know, down with the boys, down with the girls, you know, stuff like that. You know, you need to feel the room. It took like 3 minutes for him, but okay, he, like he said, he is a garage. He know how to do stuff, and he first he thought it was an old van, you know, like from the like 80s or something. And then he was like, wow, it's new, easy fix. He did not even bring out like a machine or a drill or anything. He just did it by hand. To be honest, I am like fascinated. I am like, wow, cool. Look at this. This is the long one that I took out first. It is pretty good there, right? It was sitting back here. And the one that he took out, check it out. I mean, I tried with some kind of grinder, whatever, you know, and it did not work. But he fixed it by hand. So what I will do is that I will put some rust protection here. And maybe on the other there as well. So I managed to get it out, right? It's not super damaged here. Like this. And then turn it around. See, it's a whole plate here. So it's not really possible to, I mean, I understand the function of the cable, yes, but for me it's a little bit useless because I will not be able to, because if I want it like this, you see, I cannot pull the cable up, I mean, through here. That will not work because it will cut them off. Maybe fix my own cable, right? I mean, look at this, red and black. Not even this one that goes up to the actual seat is red and black, and only 2. You see, in this one I have like 4, because of course it goes for both here, right? So if none of these passengers has the seat belt on, of course it triggers the lamp, the indicator. I thought I bought something that fits to the model of the van I have, but this is more like a shit show than an installation now.
Hello?
Hi, is this on the R&J Camping Solutions?
It is, yes.
Alright, my name is Kevin. I bought a Swivel from you, The cables does not fit because I have more cables than you have attached in your swivel. You have red and black in the short cable there, right? In the middle?
Yeah, on the newer sprinters, it does say in the description, there's a variation of different combinations for, obviously, of the plugs in the middle. And we only fit the seatbelt pre-tensioner one.
Okay, so here's the situation. After I called to them, I mean, I have never installed one of this in my life, right? So I don't know. But okay, they were easy to reach and all. So the holes match up here, and it should hover over the pad there, just a little bit. So if I now attach one bolt here, one there, and one there, it should sit all fine. The issue is the cable here, right? Because they say like, oh, but there are like 4 or 5 different of these things from Mercedes, and we have not solved this. Okay, we only have for the old one. He also talked a little bit about information that is obviously on the website, but I did not read it. To be honest, if I order something that says like from 2018 until like today, I assume that it fits and they make like upgrades to all kind of models, but they don't. At least 10 cables I will need to extend, come up there, make a loop and connect it there. Click, right. There are tons of ways to do this. It took me like a little bit under 1 hour to just cut all the cables and then extend them with like 1/2 meter of this, the 18 AWG. It's good for like 12 volt. This small wire can carry up to like 10 amp, so it will be all fine for this operation here. And it's a little bit thicker than the cables that are already fitted in from the factory. Way better than this. Okay, this was the short one, but you know, to use this completely fucking lame, right? Okay, it goes very, very long on the inside now, extremely long there, but still, right? Way better. So before I put in the bolt there, when I have painted the rust protection, I'm going to put this on. This is like the base coat, and the clear coat is like the Arctic white, which is the paint color or whatever of Mercedes. Same color as this one. So make sure that you have everything connected there. Otherwise you will have some symbols and issues going on in there. So let's see if I hear a click. Okay. And then it looks like this. Just nice, okay? So you open up like this, and here it is. All the cables are now zip tied up. All the bolts are in, and there's also 8 of this that holds the swivel like on in place here. This is my own stats, okay? But something tells me that people who live in a van, like full-time or part-time, whatever, and have a swivel like this, they use probably one bolt to attach it when they are driving, right? No one is going to deal with 8 bolts every time. It's not going to happen. And swivel around. Like so. It's loose now, yes. I mean, I have to put in like 1 bolt or something to have it here, like sit like this, but yeah. So what is left over here, if you do it in the same way that I did it, I have the cable that came with the swivel I have no use for, okay? I needed to take out this rubber, whatever it is, to fit in more cables, like 5 of them. And here are my old bolts. These 2 I'm not going to use. And there are 3 nuts over and 2 nuts over, like lock nuts. No cables are damaged, nothing. It's just all fine in here. Does it look ugly? Yeah, a little bit. It's like 8 centimeters. It does not look super nice, but it does the job, right? Of course, it's a little bit higher, and that you will also, maybe not me, because I'm pretty tall, okay? So for me it's pretty okay, but I can feel it when I sit here. You see, it's like weird. It's like super weird, huh? I mean, earlier it was like here. I know it, okay? Because I know when I'm driving, okay? I am like down here, but now if I'm going to sit like this, so as you can see, it is possible to swivel it around when the door is closed. That's also a good thing, right? And that makes it possible to just go in here. I mean, if it's raining or something. So you don't need to open the door. That's a good thing. So is it worth it? Conclusion? Yeah, I think so. More or less like maybe, let's say 700 euro, something like that. Because it comes from the UK, so you will need to pay like the toll and fee and duty and tax on the dog and whatnot. But the unit itself, it was like £380, something like that, ish. Now the door is open, yes, but still pretty nice, right?